Hey everybody, welcome back. So you might have seen in the previous video, we were talking to Shannon with her hotel. Well, this is her JV partner, Dale, and we're going to have a quick chat through about his journey into property and also what's going on with this place for him right now. Because when I was interviewing Shannon, this was in the middle of a refurb, right? Yeah. And now we're towards the end, 95% of the way. They've actually got guests coming for, is it just one night? Just one night?
Just to one night,
test the place out?
Snag check, run things through and stuff.
Awesome.
Check in showers and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I can't wait to dive right in. I need to start. What is your reason why?
So obviously I do BRRs. That's my main thing that I do. BRRs, keep the assets, so you obviously get your capital appreciation. You get a small amount of cash flow. This one's obviously a rent-to-rent. It's a large property. It's got good cash flow potential, really good cash flow potential. We're going to get some decent contracts. We've been offered them already. Yeah. As soon as you get them in, it's going to cash flow really well. That's the main point of this.
And what's the reason for doing all of this property stuff? So
I've got my electrical business. Yeah. That's doing all right. I'm just going to set the property up. That's going to end up taking over the electrical business eventually. Yeah. It's going to outrun it with the cash flow, outrun it with the assets. I'll be more hands-off. I already am hands-off with the electrical, but I'll be more hands-off with the property. Yeah. And basically, that's a goal. Basically create money by it.
yeah, absolutely. Passive income, that's what we all want to get to eventually.
So in this one, obviously, the layout was decided, and then we needed to make power points for the lamps. So there was already a socket existing over this end, and obviously we come off that, put one in for this lamp, and then the TV, obviously straight opposite the bed. We've had to put power supply there, so we ended up coming off the sockets again, fusing it down because it wasn't right to not come off like that. And then sockets in there, a socket for the fridge, a socket for the desk.
How did you get to this point in property now? Like, how did you get introduced to it? Did it just sort of occur naturally?
So obviously being an electrician, I'm always in and out of houses anyway. Yeah. I've always bought my own houses, done them up while I'm in them, then sold them on, moved up the ladder as you naturally progress, as everyone thinks. Instead of actually assets, keeping hold of them and just moving on, so you're actually getting the assets to keep on going and the passive income off each one. Yeah. To reduce your hours that you're working on, basically.
What steps did you take to get started? Because obviously knowledge is a big thing in property.
So obviously I'm in the Simulator Academy, same as yourself. Yeah. Knowledge is key. It really is. The networking, the courses that you do, the advice you can get, you can just literally go on the app and get to them straight away, speak to mentors and everything straight away. So if you have any issues, there's solicitors there, there's mortgage brokers, there's everyone on there. You can just literally get in touch with people if you've got an issue. They've been there, done that before. Yeah. The knowledge of it is ridiculous.
Yeah, 100%. And why did you choose the BRR strategy?
Obviously, being an electrician, sort of multi-skilled, we can do a bit of everything, as you can see. We've done a lot of the work.
Yeah, because I'd like to say you're the king of having a good power team, because you seem to know a lot of people in a lot of different trades.
I do, and like I say, we're hands-on ourselves, although we're electricians, because we're in the trade, we do everything ourselves, or not everything, we won't touch gas and stuff, but and anything that's a finishing touch, skimming, plastering, stuff like that, then we won't. But behind the scenes side of it all, we can do it all. We've all been doing it for years. We're all multi-skilled. So for that side of it, it's a no-brainer to not do BRRs.
Yeah, fair. And did you have any issues like going into them?
Definitely. We've got some issues in this one. 100%.
So many.
We've done an ensuite in 3 days. It wasn't something that we thought would take that long, but we did have issues on it as we were going through, which naturally you will. It's an old house. It's obviously going to have issues. To be honest, it wound me up with the issues that we've had, and it took a bit longer. Yeah, it should have. But we had a weekend and 95% complete already.
That's insane. Yeah. That's really good to see. And I mean, I've only been here 3 days this week, and I've seen this development of. It was kind of rough around the edges, then it was getting, polished up, but you were still trying to build that ensuite and get that going at the same time. All the lads were absolutely everywhere, and then now to see it like almost in its complete form. Yeah. I mean, hats off to you both, because it honestly
looks incredible. Long hours as well. Like, it's been commitment to get it done. But Shannon's side of it is that door's just been left open and deliveries are just coming in and like, where are we going to put this? It's literally non-stop with deliveries and stuff.
Absolutely. Well, a bit about you. So obviously you've got this electrician business and whatever. What would you say, as a business owner yourself, how would you say to the average individual who wants to escape their 9 to 5 and go into business, whether that be starting their own business in, accounting or finance, or just opening a shop, or going into property, what would your advice be for someone who's wanted to do it?
Just do it. But get the knowledge. As long as you've got the knowledge, if you're doing whatever you're doing, if you're an electrician, you're a plumber, you're not even a tradesman, if like say you're working in a shop, pick all the knowledge up, get all the training that they'll give you, get everything, pick everything up, and then there's no reason why you can't do it. As soon as you do it, why would you want to earn money for someone else?
Yeah, very true.
You can be doing it yourself.
Yeah, and just on that,
take the risks. If you don't, 9 out of 10 businesses fail straight away within the first 6 months. But if you're not trying, it might be the 10th one before you actually succeed. But once you succeed, it doesn't matter.
The story of business. Yeah, story of business.
But if you don't try, you're never going to make it, are you?
Yeah. So people get obsessed with failure.
So when I started my electrical business, I was an apprentice, just come out of my time. I was 21, just come out of my time. I just got a mortgage. I had 2 cars on finance. And I was like, I'm leaving, because they put me in Swansea working away, and I was like, for 6 months, and he wanted me there at 8 o'clock on a Monday, finish at 5 on a Friday. I was like, I've got no time. I was like, no, I'm leaving.
Let's do it.
And I literally just handed me notice in, and I was like, shit, I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage, but it worked. I bought an old clapped out van and set up on my own, and that was it. I made enough money in the first month, and then next minute you're making more and more, and then I'm taking lads on, and it just grows and grows and grows.
I mean, to look back on that story,
if you don't take the jump, you're not gonna.
I mean, that's highly commendable. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have that drive and that push to go and do what you've done.
To do it.
And then to also launch another business in property, that's also a huge deal as well.
I just think I should have done the property years ago, and I'd probably, the problem was the electrics was really busy, but I shouldn't have just considered that. I should have done property. Yeah. There's obviously a lot more cash flow, and
I mean, separate to the
stuff to be made.
Separate to the your electrician company, in property, how many days are you working on it?
No. Sorry, I've got a pre-start meeting next Tuesday.
Yeah, but you tend to do it in batches, don't you? When you have the big refurb project.
So a lot of our work as well is we do work for Specsavers, Sports Direct, stuff like that. So we do commercial, and then we also do the local builders. So we do kitchen refurbs. We obviously don't do the kitchen refurb, we do the electrical for it, extensions, stuff like that. So, but my lads, we have WhatsApp groups, and I can just dedicate them to a builder, dedicate them to contracts, and just be like, we're all in the WhatsApp group. Any issues or anything that's above them, then they'll get emailed to me, and I can just reply by email. I have to go and do the odd site visits and stuff, but generally my electrical is quite hands off for me. I mean, I think I've done some electrics here, but the last time before that was, must have been 6-9 months ago, something like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really hands-on, and to be honest, I work on my laptop at home now. I don't even go in the office. Just
because you've learned that systemisation process, and now it's
mine's just literally phone calls, emails, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, what is your dream? What's your end goal? Top of the hill, where you can be totally happy,
passive, and just keep growing it. So obviously, with the BRRs now, the latest one I've just got is, it was an insurance. I had a claim on it for the insurance. It was subsiding. The insurance paperwork didn't all match up and stuff, so I took a bit of a risk on it, but I ended up getting it at £63,000. Wow. And then from 63 grand, I've spent 4 grand. I'm straight in a refinance, 130 GDV, and I'm bringing 97.5 grand back out. So I've just pulled 30 grand out.
So you've got debt, tax-free because
it's debt.
How much?
30 grand.
£30,000 tax-free. I mean, granted, you've got to pay a mortgage on that, obviously.
When I refinance, I'm going to pay the mortgage. The mortgage is, I think it was, because it's going to be an SA mortgage, so it's a little bit higher on the percentage.
Yeah. And then what sort of money are we talking
about?
Monthly,
I think it's going to be about 500 a month on the mortgage. Obviously, bills, let's say 500 council tax, gas, and obviously insurance, priority. And as an SA, I think I'm going to go down the contractor route again, and they're probably going to be paying £120 a night. Wow. So they'll be bringing in 1,500 quid.
Great returns.
Profit. Yeah.
Great returns. Honestly, that's fantastic.
From my house.
And I mean, this one we're in right now is actually a joint venture with Shannon.
Yeah.
And being in a joint venture, I know from personal experience that they can go wrong.
Yeah.
For me, the deal went wrong, but the relationship with me and the professional is still really, really good.
Nice.
From where you are now, how did you know you could trust Shannon? I asked her the same question, and it was all, I won't give too much away.
Well, Shannon obviously is the SA queen, and she You're able to get to 24 essays
24
in
essays?
5 months.
It's pretty crazy. From being a nurse to now having 25.
But she's made this month 17k net.
Yeah.
So you're able to doing that, which she's like the perfect partner for it. And as I said earlier on, is the door's been open and it's just bang, 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 bang. Deliveries.
Yeah, she does know what she's doing, doesn't she?
The last thing that's going in now is earbuds. You would have thought of that, not me. So obviously she's just got an eye for that side of it. So the way that I work is obviously mine's my side of it is more making sure the actual building itself is right. Yeah. Making sure the lights are in the right place, sockets are in the right place, stuff like that. Whereas then she's the setup queen of it.
But I mean, together, that becomes almost unstoppable.
Yeah, we've just proper this last week is just like literally phone, and then it's just
because this was a bare property 7 days ago. Literally 7 days ago, this place was a bare property.
And on the Friday when we were getting the keys, we sort of set it on we were getting the keys on the Friday, where we literally, Shannon was down at the Academy meal, networking, and then I stayed there so I could get the keys, and I literally had the beds all outside straight away, delivered the Friday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, the beds were there. The TVs were in the back of my van, they got delivered the day before to my house. The pool table was in the back of my van. The games were getting picked up on Saturday morning when I was coming back down. There was another pool table in one of the other vans. It was ridiculous. The amount of stuff that was here, ready to come straight in. It was just handball and all that in on the Friday, and then Saturday work started, and it was all systems go.
And then we're here.
Yeah, and now we're a week on.
Yeah, literally.
So this is the ensuite that we ended up putting in. This ended up having to have a macerator in because there was no soil stock up here. So we had to put a macerator in to do the shower, the toilet, and the sink, which all runs through then to the waste pipe running through next door. Would have preferred a bit of a neater job in this one, but it was a quick rush. Ended up getting done in 2.5 days to finish it off. We've got a bit of silicone and stuff still to patch it, and it's finished.
If I wanted to work with you, Dale, I mean, thank you so much for coming today. I mean, I've taken probably way too much time out of your busy schedule to sort it.
I'm going to run round and put the last touches in.
You can start winding down. But I just wanted to ask, because I know so many people are going to be interested. If they want to get in contact with you, what is the best way? Inside or outside the academy? Yeah. What's the best way to get in contact?
If it's in the academy, some socials.
That's the one.
And then Instagram, Belcar and Chester Properties.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you so much, Dale. It's been an inspiration hearing your story and how you've developed through business and now into the realm of property. I wish you all the very best, and I can't wait to see this place with all the rooms filled, making some really big profit. So, thank you.